today I'm going to be interviewing Aransas Blaha. She's 18 from Rockport, Texas, and is a competitive surfer of 11 years. So, tell us a little bit about your experience, your background.
So I started surfing whenever I was 7 years old. My mom got me into it. She surfed in high school. And I was going through I guess I was doing gymnastics, and my parents were just basically trying to find something that I was good at and would stick with, so I did. Living on the coast, that made it easy to keep on doing it.
So where have your favorite places been that you've competed?
Let's see. I did a small contest in Hawaii. So that's probably my favorite competition spot so far. I did a lot of competing in California. I've also been to France, not for a competition, but that was probably my most favorite spot.
So is that like another fun thing about surfing you like, is you can pretty much just have an excuse to go?
Yeah, it's pretty much an excuse to travel somewhere tropical.
Yeah. So what do you think you've learned from the sport?
A major respect for Mother Nature, because you have to, or I don't know, you might drown.
Yeah.
Drop down, snap.
So being a surfer from Texas, what do you think makes you stand out to other people you compete with, like in California?
The biggest takeaway we have from being from Texas is that our conditions are a bit more rough and unpredictable. So whenever we compete with other people in California and say there's a storm or something, we usually tend to do better just because we're used to having to paddle through a bunch of currents and choppy waves, and they aren't so much.
So being a competitive surfer, like everyone knows, okay, so what sponsors have you had?
My first sponsor was FCS, which is like a kind of a utility sponsor, so I would say utility. Like fins, leashes, backpacks, just luggage. And then I got a sponsorship with Excel, which is wetsuits and like towel ponchos, just stuff for cold weather. And then more recently I got with Billabong, which I'm sure you know. Just lots of free clothes basically, and then I do promotions for all of those, and that's what I keep with it.
So some fun questions that I have. What surfer inspires you the most?
Caroline Marks, because she is a year younger than me, and I guess I did my first national competition with her out in Florida, but now she's one of the top ranked surfers in the world. So I think it's cool I had the experience to compete with her, and her being so young, it's just crazy how well she's doing.
Did you get to talk to her personally?
Yeah, I mean we competed, and we were 9 maybe, so we played in the sand and shit together.
What is your favorite post-surf meal?
Some Cancun's, some South Texas Mexican food.
Oh yeah, that's how you know. Okay. Last question, Blue Crush or Soul Surfer?
Now it's hard because Bethany Hamilton, she's a super big inspiration. I have to say that Blue Crush is probably one of my favorite movies. It's just a good representation of the stereotypes that are seemingly true.
Yep. All right, well there you have it. Aransas Blaha, competitive surfer and college student nursing. Woo!
And after that, you just drop in, just ride the barrel and get pitted, so pitted like that.